There are 11 time zones in Russia, which currently observe times ranging from UTC plus 2 o'clock to UTC plus 12 o'clock. Daylight saving time is not used in Russia. List of zones. Since the 24th of July 2016, the time zones are as follows. Daylight saving time. Prior to 2011, Russia moved its clocks backward and forward on the same annual cycle as Europe. On the 27th of March 2011, clocks were advanced as usual, but they did not go back that October, effectively making Moscow time UTC plus 4 permanently. On the 26th of October 2014, following another change in the law, the clocks in most of the country were moved back 1 hour, but DST was not reintroduced. Moscow time returned to UTC plus 3 permanently. History of zone boundaries. In 1992, the government of Russia issued a resolution establishing the borders of the 11 time zones dividing the country's territory. In November 2009, President of Russia Dmitry Medvedev proposed reducing the number of time zones spanning the country, as well as the abolition of daylight saving time. 1993 zone boundary changes. On the 23rd of May 1993, 0 hours 0 minutes and 0 seconds, Novosibirsk Oblast changed its time zone from MSK plus 4 to MSK plus 3. The change occurred during DST, effectively changing the offset from UTC plus 8 to UTC plus 7. The offset without DST was therefore changed from UTC plus 7 to UTC plus 6. 2002 zone boundary changes. In 2002, Tomsk Oblast changed its time zone from MSK plus 4 to MSK plus 3. 2010 zone boundary changes. On the 28th of March 2010, the following changes were introduced, which, in particular, led to abolition of 2 of the 11 time zones. The Udmurt Republic and Samara Oblast started using Moscow time, thus eliminating Samara time. Kemerovo Oblast started using Omsk time. Chukotka Autonomous Okrug and Kamchatka Krai started using Magadan time, thus eliminating Kamchatka time. Although the Russian government wants to reduce the number of time zones even further, there have been protests in far eastern Russia on the recent changes, including protests and a 20,000-strong petition in support of Kamchatka returning to UTC plus 1 2. 2011 zone boundary changes. The Decree No. 725 defines Moscow time and lists the zones, numbered 1 to 9, and in turn defined relative to Moscow time. The offsets from UTC are altered. The reference zone, Moscow time zone, now uses UTC plus 4 o'clock. This is similar to the 1930 USSR reform, with decree time coming into operation. The notions of decree time and daylight saving time were abolished in the law, but in fact, this law mandated permanent daylight saving time. As a result, some districts of the Sakha Republic switched from Vladivostok time to Yakutsk time. Tomponsky district, Ust-Maysky district. Some districts switched from Magadan time to Vladivostok time. Oymyakonsky district, Kurilsky district and Yuzhno-Kurilsky district. Blue Yakutsk time, Pink Vladivostok time, Red Magadan time. 2014 zone boundary changes as a result of the annexation of Crimea by the Russian Federation. Local authorities in the Republic of Crimea and Sevastopol decreed that clocks in the newly proclaimed Russian federal subjects should jump ahead 2 hours at 10 p.m. on the 29th of March 2014 to switch from Eastern European time to Moscow time. In July 2014, further changes were passed, which took effect on the 26th of October 2014. All of Russia moved back 1 hour, except Udmurtia and Samara Oblast remained on UTC plus 4 o'clock. Kemerovo Oblast remained on UTC plus 7 o'clock. Zabaykalsky Krai moved back 2 hours to UTC plus 8 o'clock. Magadan Oblast moved back 2 hours to UTC plus 10 o'clock. Chukotka Autonomous Okrug and Kamchatka Krai remained on UTC plus 12 o'clock. The parts of the Magadan time zone that remained on MSK plus 8 were given a new time zone name, Serednokolimsk time, UTC plus 11. Annual DST changes will not be observed. 2016 zone boundary changes. The following time zone changes occurred on the 27th of March 2016. Astrakhan and Ulyanovsk Oblasts moved forward 1 hour from UTC plus 3 o'clock to UTC plus 4 o'clock. Altai Krai and Altai Republic moved forward 1 hour from UTC plus 6 o'clock to UTC plus 7 o'clock. Zabaykalsky Krai moved forward 1 hour from UTC plus 8 o'clock to UTC plus 9 o'clock. Sakhalin Oblast moved forward 1 hour from UTC plus 10 o'clock to UTC plus 11 o'clock, except Severo-Kurilsky district, which was already in UTC plus 11 o'clock. The following time zone change occurred on the 24th of April 2016. Magadan Oblast moved forward 1 hour from UTC plus 10 o'clock to UTC plus 11 o'clock. After these changes, the UTC plus 11 o'clock time zone is also named Magadan time or Sakhalin time. The following time zone change occurred on the 29th of May 2016. Tomsk Oblast moved forward 1 hour from UTC plus 6 o'clock to UTC plus 7 o'clock. The following time zone change occurred on the 24th of July 2016. Novosibirsk Oblast moved forward 1 hour from UTC plus 6 o'clock to UTC plus 7 o'clock. Railway time. All timetables on Russian railways follow Moscow time. Airports, however, follow local time. TZ database. For Russia, the TZ database contains several zones in the file zone. Tab. List of zones. The list below shows the 16 zones for Russia as defined in the file zone. Tab of the database. The database aims to identify regions that had the same time offset rule since 1970. Two zones, namely Asia, Omsk and Asia, Novosibirsk, each cover area that did not observe the same rule set since 1970, all now using Omsk time. On the last Sunday in October 2011, daylight saving time ended in Zadata, but all zones moved forward 1 hour. In other words, the clocks did not change, but the names of the time zones reverted permanently to the standard time variants, and there will be no more daylight saving time going forward. If available, the change column lists the offset changes that caused the creation of a new zone in the TZ database. Initial zone means that in 1970 there was already a difference in time offset from the offsets in any other zone. Deleted zones. Asia Ulan-Ude was a time zone identifier from the zone file of the TZ database. The reference point was Ulan-Ude. It was added in TZ version 2011E. Federal subjects with multiple offsets at the same time. Per a 2011 law, last amended in 2016, the territory of Sakha Republic observes more than one offset. Sakha Republic UTC plus 9 MSK plus 6 Asia Jakutsk, all except districts in other time zones. UTC plus 10 MSK plus 7 Asia Vladivostok, Oymyakonsky, Ustyansky, and Verkhoyansky districts. UTC plus 11 MSK plus 8 Asia Magadan Abayevsky, Alaykovsky, Momsky, Nizhny Kolimsky, Sredrekolimsky, and Verkhnikolimsky districts.